Day I'm hustling, 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 hustling,
It's your
hustling,
boy
hustling,
Ski.
hustling, 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 hustling.
Oh, welcome back to the Matrix. Whoopsies, you're not just in the Matrix, you are the Matrix. How's it feel, Neo? And today we got ourselves a banger daily market news and analysis. Where he at? How can I get access to your contents? Well, there's a lot of contents for free, but if you get 2 or more NFTs, you're gonna get lifetime access to the group. Let me add my cameras on here. I was recording something. My bad, y'all. So there we go. It's my man Ski. What's up, y'all? What is up, everyone? Let's put this back on. We're back. Back like I never left. And I think we should have... be able to get... let's see if we can get this real quick. I'm not going to mess with it too long, but I think I can get it. Nope. Alright. It's all good. We almost had it. We won't have 2 cameras today, I guess. What is up, everyone? What is up? What is up? Make sure you guys are spamming the like button, hitting the share so other people can spam the like button. Let's get this freaking party started, y'all. Let me try it one more time. One more time. I just had it. Oh, it was literally unplugged. All right. It was literally unplugged. How's everyone feeling today? Let me know. Where you guys watching from? How are you guys feeling about the markets today? We're back. Let's go. We're freaking back, y'all. We made it. We made it out the slums. Iowa. Hello, Ski. Good to see you. Good to see you too, my friend. Good to see you. What up, Ski? Hi, brother. Can you fetch AI? From work. Live from the party break. Coming at you live right now. Bitcoin is $64,270 as of the time of recording this video. And we're looking extra good. We're looking extra breedable. Hello. So we are at the top of the range here again. We are. Where is Bitcoin going? Mr. Coffee, we're getting into it right now. Right? Meow. So Bitcoin right now is at the top of the range again. All right. Now, I did state that I thought that this was the end of the bloodiness, but that does not mean that it is Lambos and rocket ship time. Right now we're at 58 on the RSI. 58 on the RSI. Basically, what I'm gonna predict here is we're gonna be sideways. Okay, we're probably gonna get rejected somewhere around 67K, come back to 62K, something like that. That's my micro prediction. My macro prediction, though, raising into the Fed. Okay. Raising into the Fed. This is my general macro prediction. We went over this pretty thoroughly on the Patreon video today. But this is what I think. We're going to raise into the Fed rate cuts. Everyone's expecting bloody. Everyone's expecting blood on the streets. The rate cuts equals recession, bro. We're cooked. Not so much. I think that we are going to be raising not only Bitcoin, but the S&P 500 is going to be raising into the Fed. We might even get to the 1618 before getting rejected as the cuts, coming back to the prior level, back testing a prior all-time high. And it will just look like a continuation of an uptrend. That's what I anticipate for the S&P. And that's essentially what I anticipate for Bitcoin as well. which is going to be a breakout back test of the prior range. And then, like, hear me, once we get to here, to the corrective phase, people will come out the woodworks and they're going to tell you the bear market's back on, baby. Back like I never left. That's what they're going to tell you. That's what they're going to tell you. But hear me. It is nothing more than a breakout back test of the prior range. And somewhere in between here and here is when we are going to have the real deal alt season that we have been waiting for and ranging on for the better part of 6 months. For the better part of 6 months, we have been waiting for this moment. And let's pull up one of the schematics for accumulation here. Here we go. This is what I think we're doing. Let's make it a little transparent. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Textbook, actual, factual, literal, textbook. So we have the markdown. You have the accumulation phase. You have even the spring. The spring is not necessary. You have the breakout of accumulation, which is right here off of the backs of the news of the Bitcoin ETF getting passed. And then you have your throwback. Throw it back. Throw it in a circle. Throw it back. Back test of the prior range before starting the markup phase. And then once you get into the markup phase, you get the reaccumulation phase, which is exactly what I think that this is. Reaccumulation, followed by a continuation and a correction. And the funny thing is, everyone's expecting a pullback in September. Me too, after a breakout. A back test of the prior range. And so this is what, pretty damn, like, there you go, bro. There you go, bros. Bros and brosettes. What up, Ski? Drop that alpha. 128 days before Bitcoin goes to a new all-time high. What's the correction for Bitcoin? It would be the back test of the prior range. So 70-ish K. This takes us somewhere between 80, 85, 90, somewhere in there. It doesn't really matter. We're looking more at structure. But in the micro, this is more the macro move. In the micro, though, it wouldn't be weird to get rejected off the top of this. Back test into this whole range in here. That would be the micro thing. But I don't know. Like 58 on the RSI, it's technically right in the middle. So this was definitely overheated at this point, or oversold. I don't feel that way right now. Thank you for the hearts and the lightning, KVU savages.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh yeah.
I appreciate you. Too late. We already had a new all-time high. Okay, we had a wick on a new all-time high, but that's what this was. This is what this is. Okay, breakout, reaccumulation. That's literal textbook. Actual, factual textbook. Accumulation, breakout, throwback, markup, reaccumulation, followed by the next few phases. When we're talking about Bitcoin, Bitcoin's in a different phase, right? Bitcoin is in a completely different phase than most of the altcoin market. Okay, Bitcoin is here, in my opinion, where the altcoins are nowhere near that. Right? Where's one that has our actual the picture on it? Maybe VET. VET. One of these I have the picture on it. I don't know which one it is. Whatever. It doesn't matter. We'll pull it up. Because all the altcoins look like this, which is in a completely different phase. Where Bitcoin is like somewhere here. Right? Bitcoin's somewhere in this phase right in here. Actually, it would be more like up here. Actually. And that's what I've been saying. Like, if you're buying Bitcoin for the next 20 years, Bitcoin is the play. If you're buying Bitcoin for the next 20 months, I don't think that Bitcoin is the play. I think that the altcoins is the play. What's up from Australia? What's up, brother? Solnic chart for 2025 potential. Solnic looking beautiful. Very, very good. 1.53 million. We have our accumulation backtest of the prior range, sign of strength backtest of the prior range. And then we've even had sort of this parallel channel from the backtest. We've now broken out of that while holding this macro uptrend, finding support off of it yet again. Absolutely beautiful. In the micro, what we're waiting for is getting right above this level right in here, which we are flirting. We are flirting with danger. Solnic woke up feeling dangerous right now. What is the percentage that we need to get a body close on top of to get a next tier for the next 2%? 2%. We are within 2% of starting our breakout right now. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Why alt's bleeding while the sun is out? You said, what do you mean? Bleeding. What do you classify? Are you saying like today specifically? Like nothing goes up in a straight line forever. You're not going to have just green days forever. If that's what you're asking. This is just a normal 2% day, but on the week we're still up. Like ASI is up 66% on the week, render 39%. Like there's lots of things still up on the week. There's only actually outside of these stable coins, there's only even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 coins that are down at all on the week. So when you say bleeding, out of the top 100, 93% of them are in the green. I do not agree. I do not agree. Now, we've had a lot of good days in a row. You're due for a 3%, 4% correction. Your top 5 altcoins, what does 7 Solnic NFT get me? It gets you a portfolio review plus a phone call. 3 more get you in access to the meet and greet. When you say top 5 altcoins, are we talking what market cap are we talking here? Are we talking low, medium, high risk? What's the market cap that we're looking at? If it's high, I'm going to say LCX, VeChain, Link, ICP, ADA. Those are my, you could probably throw in XRP. Those are my large market cap. High risk, Solnic. Well, Solnic's not even really high risk, but low market, micro cap coin. Solnic is my number 100x play. Some lower market caps that I like are NXRA, contrary to popular belief. Like, actually, people are out on that, which makes me in on it. Sauce, Flux. The subscription here gets you your Discord. Yes. My bad, bro. I got you. I got you after this live stream. I'm going to give you that link. XRP, $5 to $14. XYO prediction, 20 cents, I believe. Yeah. I like XYO's chart a lot. My price prediction, yeah, 20 cents for XYO for parabolic. XRP $5 to $9. Yeah, that's realistic. 5 to 14 is my actual target. Fetch AI. Fetch AI. Says let's get Dis rolling. Yeah, I don't mind Dis's chart actually. Fetch AI, I don't like their chart though. This to me is in a completely different phase. So, again, actually, let's put this on there so I don't forget about this. And this kind of looks a lot like, very similar to actually Solnic, right? To here. So let's pull this up. So you have your mark up, your distribution, your markdown, your reaccumulation, your sign of strength, your back test of the prior range, your accumulation within accumulation. Same chart. Same exact chart. Mark up, distribution, markdown, reaccumulation, sign of strength, back test of the prior range, reaccumulation within, reaccumulation within, reaccumulation. Beautiful, right? And then boom, mark up, aka bull run. Okay, this is what I anticipate for most of the market to do. Fetch got all the way to the 2618. I don't anticipate it, like, this is a, we could definitely delete this Fibonacci now. This is a full new Fibonacci. So let's see. I don't think it's just going to be Rockets and Lambo for Fetch. It's to the 236. This is kind of a dead cat bounce here. So I anticipate it to be accumulating and just be boring for a little while. Like one of these numbers. Before getting the sign of strength and then the next mark up. Whoops. But I don't think this already backtests all of the body of the prior all-time high. That's a good sign to me, but I don't think it's Rockets and Lambo time, but I think that the blood is mostly done. Next leg would take you to about $8. $8. What are we looking at for ROI? 5x. AVAX about a 7 or 8x. Matic, I like Matic, $9 for Matic. ICP prediction 100 to 140. ICP has a beautiful looking chart. ICP has the chart that I'm looking for. Period. This chart right here, I don't care who it's from. What is this? Get out of here, you. I don't care who it's from. If I see a chart that looks like this, whoops, that's what I'm buying. Period. I don't care who it's from. As long as it has good tokenomics, aka good inflation, meaning they're not dumping supply on your head. As long as they're not doing that and the chart looks like this, that's what I'm buying. Period. Jasmine, listen, Jasmine has a good looking chart, but they don't follow the first rule of dumping supply on your head. Is 60 million SHIB good enough to make you a millionaire? I don't know, bro. What's the US dollar value of that today? Okay, let me ask you this. Is the US dollar value of it today $100,000? If no, then no. If yes, then yes. If 60 million, I'd rather buy silver. Yeah. If 60 million Shiba is equal to $100,000, then the answer is yes. If it's less than that, the answer is no. Quant still solid? Yes. Yes. Beautiful. Very much. Sage. Listen, I've been out on Sage for a while. I've been beating the drum on this one. I have been bearish on Sage for a long time. Let's see though, because I haven't looked at the chart in a minute, so it might be doing something different. 5 million. Ooh. Yeah. All of this was a no for me. Now, this is starting to become more interesting. This looks like deep in accumulation. And this might even be the spring right in here, actually. So, what we would map this out as, now this is still like on the, it's not in the beginning, but it's still within the, if you would measure accumulation out, like let's make a box. Let's say this box is a loading screen on how long you need to be at this boring and sideways time. I would say it maybe is about 50%. Okay? Maybe about 50% of the way loaded on accumulation. Okay, now the back half of the 50% is going to look like this. You're going to get your sign of strength, which would take you somewhere between 1.3 cents as high as 1.8 cents. And then you would back test. And then you would probably chop a little bit before starting the next phase. Retracement for Sage is 3.5 cents. Parabolic is about 10 cents. Now, listen, I don't think it's Lambo time for Sage, but I'll say, like, I like this chart way more than I did a month ago. I like boring and sideways charts like that. What do you think about Render? I like Render fundamentally, but Render's in a different phase. Render already did a 30x. You know what I'm saying? What do you see Crow doing? $1. 60 million SHIB is $950. No, it will not make you a millionaire. Listen, whoever asked me about the 60 million Sage, or who asked me about the 60 million Shiba? Mike, thank you for the let him cook, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
I don't know who asked me about that. Listen, 60 million SHIB is going to get you a nice vacation. That's what it's going to get you. It's going to get you a nice family vacation. That's what 60 million SHIB will do. You'll be a 10,000-aire. You can get a 2016 Toyota Camry with 175,000 miles on it. Come on down. No, you're not going to be a millionaire. Sorry. Sorry, bro. Nice beard, bro. Thanks, fam. Ice cold. Let him bake. When is the next bull run? As in the one that's about to start in the next 6 months or so? Or you mean like the next bull run? Sonic, $100 million market cap, aka 10 cents, aka 100 plus X. Sonic's the only one where you can invest $1,000 and maybe you could become a millionaire. Chainlink, Wind Moon, Chainlink will moon. By the way, I love Chainlink's chart. Beautiful, wonderful, American girl, looking absolutely, tremendously. This is the chart that I'm looking for. Textbook, actual, factual, literal. When I tell you this is textbook, ladies and gentlemen, actually, literally, this is the textbook right here. This is the literal textbook of what I am looking for. Markdown, selling climax, automatic rally, secondary test of phase B, spring, sign of strength, back test of the prior range. Chef's kiss. Literal textbook. So the question is, when is it going to go on a Lambo rocket ship ride? The answer is when Bitcoin gets into price discovery. When Bitcoin gets into price discovery, that is the answer. Sonic will make me millionaire 100%. What up, Ski? Where can I get that Corolla in the blue though? You need about, what was it, 60 million? So get you about what do we say here? To get a blue Corolla, you need to get 45 million Shiba, and then boom, you too can have a blue Corolla. We selling some alts at 80K. I'm selling some Bitcoin at 80K. To me, the ride is just starting for the alts at 80K. Do you think most altcoins can still 3x from here? Yes. Yes, I do. Do you get your NFT stuff done for the holders? We have the group. I haven't gave it to everyone yet. And I'm going to just have to... I think what I'm going to do is just manually give it to people who have 2+ NFTs. Instead of having you guys connect your wallet, I'll just do that. He says, bro, I have 300 million in Shiba sold. When is alt season? Alt season. All right, let's show you. Let's break it down, break it down, break it down, break it down, down low. Here's alt season. Okay. On the top, we have Link. You can replace it with anything that you like. You can replace it with VeChain. You can replace it with Flux, HNT, Rose, Crow, AVAX, LCX, Shiba, 88, Doge, XYO, I don't care, XDC, Dent, API3, Theta, Tell, Naka. Replace it with anything you like. Okay? It doesn't matter. But most of the market looks like this right here. Most of the market looks exactly like this. Okay? And on the bottom, we're going to put engine or render. Because they give us the keys to the castle to what is next. Okay? And all this is going to transpire at the same time. Everything, everywhere, all at one time. Your markdown phase, your markdown phase. Your accumulation, your accumulation. Your move to the upside, move to the upside. Sign of strength, sign of strength. Back test of the prior range, back test of the prior range. Here's the textbook for you. Markdown, selling climax, automatic rally, secondary test, sign of strength, back test of the prior range. Textbook. Textbook, textbook. Are we all together? Most of the market is right here. Link is right here. Okay? Link is right at this moment right here. That is where Link is. This is Link, same moment. What about VeChain? Hold on. VeChain is at this moment. Flux is at this moment. HNT is a little bit past the moment, actually. It's like right here, actually. HNT might be getting a head start. Rose is at the moment. Crow is at the moment. AVAX is at the moment. LCX is at the moment. Shiba at the moment. 88 at the moment. Doge at the moment. XYO at the moment. XDC, Dent, API3, Theta, Tell, Naka, and even IOTX, all at the moment. Okay? Here's what's next, ladies and germs. Boom. Bull run. Bull run. Bull run. Mark up. Bull run. When Bitcoin gets above 85+K, structurally, that's what we're going to see. Also, what we're waiting for. What are you waiting for? We're waiting for Bitcoin dominance to top out. Because right now, it's on a Lambo rocket ship ride off to Neverland. Okay? We need Bitcoin dominance to start to crack, start to roll over as Bitcoin continues to rise. Because here's what it looks like for the previous altcoins, alt seasons. Excuse me, Jesus. Previously on Avatar, the last time our hero topped out. So on the top, we got Bitcoin dominance, aka the percentage measured in Bitcoin, the percentage of the entire cryptocurrency measured in Bitcoin. Okay, what we need is this to top out, roll over as Bitcoin continues to rise. That's what we got. All right, let's match these up best we can. The lines are moving together on the top and on the bottom. You guys see that? You see it? Great. All right. So we see Bitcoin rising, rising, rising. Peaks out. Peaks out. Bitcoin dominance falls. Bitcoin falls. Bitcoin starts to rise. Rise as the dominance is falling. This is when altcoin season was. This right here is when we started our alt season. That's what we're waiting for. Right now, I don't know if we're here, We're somewhere in this vicinity, waiting patiently for Bitcoin dominance to top out. Because right now, it's on a straight line ship, rocket ship, off to Neverland. Right this way, Wendy. LRC, Jag, I got you. I'm telling you right now. What's next with Render? Render's in a different phase. Render's got to be hanging out. Reaccumulation. Give me the best 3 for big returns. Solnick, Sauce, Flux. Ladies and germs. Is Bitcoin going to crash again to 55? That's possible. Very possible. That's in the cards. Because, like, here's the deal. Where are we actually right now with Bitcoin? Now, listen. Let me preface. To me, this was the end of the blood. That does not mean that we're not getting any more red days. That does not mean we're not getting any more red weeks. What that means is I don't believe we are going lower than this moment. But we are at the top of the range right now. If we were going to get rejected, it would be very soon. Maybe at 67K. Get rejected, come back to 58, 57, whatever the case is. We will certainly have red days in the future, even in the most euphoric times, right? Everyone agrees. This is the bull run, right? The most euphoric bull run. We could see that, not be a technical nerd like myself, and know that that's the bull run, right? Even during that time, the most euphoric time, we had 30% correction. 26% correction during the euphoria. 19% correction during the euphoria. 27% correction during the euphoria. Listen up, ladies and germs. It's the bull run market, not bull run yet. Is 34 cents skyrocket? H-bar prediction, about 30 cents. Listen, H-bar I like a lot. H-bar has terrible tokenomics, meaning dumping supply on your head. On your head. Extra emphasis on the duh part. Dumping supply on your head. Listen, this is what you need to invest in a coin. Okay? If you want to invest in a coin, I don't care what the project is, it should have one of 3 things. If I can find my text. Where is my text? I thought it was here. Oh yeah, it is here. It needs one of 3 things. Number 1, inflation. You must check the tokenomics. If you do not check the tokenomics, you will get burned. Let's look at H-bar. Inflation. Let's finish this thought first. Inflation. Charts. And then fundamentals. Okay? All 3 of these things should equate. Minimum filter. Minimum filter. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200 until you have checked all 3 of these things. Once you have checked all 3 of these things and confirmed that they are good, confirm that they are true, then it's okay. Now let's look at H-bar. Let's look at why H-bar does not meet the 3 criteria. All right, right now we're looking at H-bar market cap. You must look at the market cap. The market cap will tell you the truth. Market cap will tell you the truth. Okay, anybody tells you market cap does not matter is one of three things. A, they are lying to you right through their tooth. Lying. B, they do not know what they're talking about. Or C, they are part of a cult. None of the three should be okay with you. Market cap will tell you whether or not a coin is dumping supply on your head. Okay? Now, we're looking at HBAR's market cap. The chart actually looks beautiful. The same chart that I'm looking for, right? Beautiful. I like the technology of HBAR, so it checks out the fundamentals. It checks out the chart, but it has one key thing that's missing, and that is inflation. And here's how. Oh, we already got it. So we go. Boom. All right, on the top, we have HBAR's market cap. On the bottom, we have HBAR. Now, let me make something clear for you guys, because it may not be that clear, and that's okay. These levels, and I'll just pull them. I'll pull them. I'm gonna delete these fibs. Let's delete these fibs so you guys can see me do it. All right. When you pull a Fibonacci on price versus market cap, they should be similar. They don't need to be like exactly the same. Okay, they could be off 10, 20%, that's fine, but they should not be off like 100, 200, 300% off. That's a red flag. So I'm going to pull a Fibonacci from the top of the market cap to the bottom. All right, here's the red line. The red line is the 236. This peak right here is the same moment right here. Let's see where that got to. And here to prove it to you, look at the date, 23rd of April, 2024. 23rd of April, 2024. Same day, same day. They should be the same. They are not, though. Okay? This only got to the 236. This is the same area. The market cap got all the way up to the 888 fib. That is massively different. How much different, you might be asking? I'm glad you asked that. 2x. So they have inflated 2x the supply. So you have to take a 2x right off the top. That means a 2x will not be happening this bull run. If it was going to 10x, you got to take two of those x's right off the top. Got my bag. Had to turn the volume down. Why are you yelling? Calm down. Don't tell me to calm down. They don't want you guys to win. Damn it. Is there a link or anything to your charts? I'm using TradingView. I have videos though going over all this on Patreon, or if you have 2 NFTs, you're gonna get lifetime access to that. Keep the energy. LCX, beautiful chart, beautiful tokenomics, beautiful. And listen, if I'm aware of a coin that meets all 3 criteria, which is good charts, good tokenomics, aka they're not dumping supply on your poor little head, and last but not least is the charts, the fundament. I don't know what I said. The charts, the fundamentals, and the tokenomics. Okay, all right. If it's all 3 of those, it makes its way down to this list right here, which is called the Wyckoffsky list. Anything that's on this list has all 3 of them. Link has all 3 of them. Good tokenomics, good charts, good fundamentals. This is the chart that I'm looking for. Any chart that looks like this, period. Run through that again. Tokenomics. And one more time. Damn it. The only back to stack as of now is Sonic for the max ROI. That's factuals. Actual factuals. LCX. That was the question. My bad. LCX. But yeah, LCX on the list. I'm making a list and I'm checking it twice. I'm going to find out who's been dumping on your head. But the LCX checks all three of the boxes. Beautiful charts. Markdown, accumulation, sign of strength, back test of the prior range. Okay? Now, back here, I was saying that I did not like the value of LCX. Okay? I was saying it was okay value. But now that we're below the 236, it's extreme value. Extreme. Not some, not a little, extreme. Extreme. Extreme sports. Extreme. All right? Period. And look at this. Here it is. Gorgeous. Markdown. Accumulation. Sign of strength. Sign of strength. Back test. Back test. Beautiful. Get out of here. You silly Willy. $1 is my target. As high as $2.33. Did you drink McDonald's mocha? What did I have? I don't know. I just had some regular, I just brought it today. I was like, we're gonna bring it. It's Sunday. A little louder, we can't hear you. Link prediction, 80 to 180. Thank you for the roses, bro. I appreciate you.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Alex says, do you think Bitcoin is now going to retest 60K? Very possible. Very, very possible. I don't think, and I've been very consistent on this. Here's the deal. Bitcoin is ranging. Ranging is boring as hell. This is the next macro move of what I think is to come. But microly, we've been here for 6 months. So for us to backtest anywhere in the range, upside or downside, would not be weird. 60K is definitely in the range. Can you take a look at Cake? I got you. Quant prediction, 700 to 1300. He said, show me them cakes. Pause. $50 buy on this done. Yeah, this charts looks really good. Damn, I need some water. Injected INJ staking option or opinion. All right, my question to you. Where are you staking it? Because it matters. It matters. Render, I got you. Let me finish this. All right, first off, beautiful chart. Looking very, very, very good. Everything, again, everything that is not broken, aka there's not 10x the supply, or there's something actually broken like Luna Classic type broken, right? Like an algorithmic bug. Everything that's not broken will retrace, which the retracement is to the 0.5 as high as the 702. All right. You can pretty much take that to the bank. Literally, you can take that to the bank. And we're looking at market cap. So market cap tells us the truth. And the truth is, Cake is going to minimum 5x. You can take it to the bank. Literally, take it to the bank. It could 7x. Listen, I would de-risk here. Meaning I would sell a little bit, a position, a portion of my position. Price discovery is about a 17x. Bitcoin will hit 80K by the end of next month. I agree. Do you think we'll go to 60K before 70K? Listen, this is what they call the dumb money. All right? That's actually what they call it. And what that means is it's in the middle of the range. So either are equally as likely. Now, what I think is done is this. No more. I do not think we're taking this out. And what I think is macro next is this. But for us to backtest 60K, definitely in the cards. Tell us about Solnic. Solnic is my number one 100x play with, check it out, the most beautifulest chart the same chart that I'm looking for. Mark down, accumulation, sign of strength, back test of the prior range, reaccumulation, holding this chart, this uptrend, since the beginning, since the genesis. Okay, NFTs. We have raised a lot of capital to get listed on major exchanges, developing a casino, giving revenue share to the whales. Lots of big things. This is my favorite 100x plus coin. Here's the deal. If a coin is actually going to 100x, it must be below 10 million or $20 million market cap. Nothing above that is going to 100x. Period. Now, with that though, there comes a lot more risk. But I do not think that there's the same level of risk as your average $1.53 million market cap meme coin. Team is doxed. Team is based. Grinding 6+ months. It's an eternity in a meme coin. So there you go. That's my favorite. What if I just hodl the OG coins and sell everything else? I think a lot of coins you could do that with. Like, I think that that's fine with like the coins that you suspect are going to be here 20 plus years. The hell? 20 plus years. I think that that's fine. Like Link, VeChain, XRP, Bitcoin. Coins like that, I think that besides Sonic, what 20 to 30x? Flux. Says I stake for 10% INJ on BitGet app. Okay, here's my opinions on that. That is a centralized exchange, correct? Thank you for the Tiny Diny. Thank you for the Let 'em Cook, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Give yourself a macho man, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
How much will Bitcoin drop when it hits 100K? Depending on where it's at. If this is the move to 100K, back to 60 or 70. And that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. Jay, what's up, fam? Wit Sunday wet stuff. Listen, is the place that you're staking INJ for 10%, that is a centralized exchange, yes or no? If yes, that's dangerous. What is Sonic? Sonic is my number one 100x plus meme coin play. Okay, if you're getting 10% on an exchange for staking it, that's fine until it is not. And the lessons of every single bear market have been and will always be not your keys, not your crypto. So if you're staking it to them, you're hoping that you're going to get your money back. You're hoping, because there is no insurance. Inevitably, when life hits them in the mouth, and inevitably, when times get tough, whose crypto does it really belong to? There are ways to stake your crypto on the decentralized world. I do not recommend staking on a centralized avenue, especially on a smaller exchange, because every single bear market, there is always 1, 2, if not 10 different exchanges that go to zero, and every single person that's holding crypto on that exchange loses all their crypto. Don't let that be you. Check it out. I was holding crypto when FTX went to zero. I was unaffected. I didn't lose a single penny worth of crypto. Not one. Not one. You could do that too. Not one. I stake on Trust Wallet. There you go. You can stake on Trust Wallet. If you're staking somewhere, you need to have the keys. All right? When you set up a wallet, they're going to give you 12 or 24 different keys. All right? If you have the keys, it's fine to stake. If you don't have the keys, it's not fine to stake. That doesn't belong to you. It's yours on paper until it's not. And I've seen 3 different cycles of it being until it's not. Make sure you guys are spamming the like button, hitting the share, and don't just lurk. Drop a follow. I can't find it. Where should I find Solnic? You can find it on Dex Tools. You can find us on CoinMarketCap. You can find it on Coin Paprika. You can buy Solnic on Solflare Wallet, on Phantom Wallet, on Crypto.com Wallet, on Coinbase Wallet. You can buy it on Seto X, Jupiter, the decentralized exchange, and Radium, the decentralized exchange, and coming soon to a theater near you. You're also going to be able to buy it on a pretty large centralized exchange as well. When Solnic goes to the next leg up, when everyone buys $50 every day, and or when Bitcoin gets into 80K plus. Can I access Jupiter through my phone? You can through Phantom Wallet. Is Solnic on base? Not yet, but very soon. Coming soon to a theater near you. That is what the NFTs are for, ladies and gentlemen. The NFTs, which have extreme value. Not only monetarily, every single Gary gets you 50,000 Solnic. So whoever minted 281, DM me, bro. I owe you. This one I actually owe you 150,000 Solnic. But every Gary, you get 50,000 Solnic. If you own 2 or more, you're going to get lifetime access to my Patreon videos. 3 or more gets a portfolio review. 5 or more, portfolio review, plus a phone call. And 10 or more is meet and greet. Plus, it's guaranteed to go towards getting listed on exchanges and bridging to base. XLM, $1 hair. $1 hair. How much are the NFTs? 0.33 Sol. Isn't it better to sell everything during bull and get 5x and then get back 80% off during bear? Yes, that is the meta. If you're just going to keep playing the game. Yes. Do you think Bitcoin will hit 80K before rate cuts? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Before the elections. Yes. Before the elections. Correctamundo. Do you know? No, I do not. Can you give me price discovery for Ardrum? Let's see. So I have the market cap up here. Excuse me. I don't have a good chart for you, bro. Hold on. Price discovery. About $3.50. $3.50. How high you think Solnic will go, bro? 10 cents over the course of the bull run. $100 million market cap over the course of the bull run. That's my medium case. My high case, or my medium case, is 1 billion, aka $1 per coin. Bull case, $5.89. $6 billion market cap. Less than Shiba right now. Less than Doge right now. Less than Pepe right now. VRA. Aaron. That's my first $1 million plan to buy Bitcoin during the bear market. That's a great plan, brother. Can I buy Solnic on Phantom? You can. Yes, you can. Is that The Wyckoff? What's up, bro? Delusional, thinking Bitcoin hitting 80K before an election. Please elaborate. Because nothing about what I'm saying is off of vibes, bro. Zero about what I'm talking about is off of vibes. Market dumps after rate cuts. Yes. And you know who every single person is saying that? When every single person is saying that, guess what? When do we have rate cuts? Do we have rate cuts tomorrow? Are the rate cuts tomorrow? I've seen a $10,000 candle in a single day on Bitcoin. And the fact is, when Bitcoin gets above this July high right here, aka $70,000, the difference between $70,000 and $80,000 could be 2, 3, 4 days. In fact, what did we just go from? How long did this take? Is anyone excited about this? I'm not. But how high did we actually go? In how many days? 20 days. 31%. No volume. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you right now. Because everybody and their brother, everyone's wife's boyfriend is telling them, well, actually, it's going to go every time the rate cuts, it's a recession, bro. Every time there's rate cuts, it's a recession. My wife's boyfriend told me. Everybody's saying that. Here's the deal. There are different scenarios with rate cuts mean different things. I also think we're going to get a pullback once we get rate cuts. But we're going to pump into it. 80K back to 60. That's a pullback. That's pretty major. Stock market is going to pump into rate cuts. It's going to kiss the 1618 and we're going to back test. When the rate cuts 5,500 and it's going to look like a continual uptrend. There are different categories on which you would put rate cuts. Number one, I am not a fundamental analyzer. I am a technical analyzer. But what I do know technically is there are two different categories when rate cuts. There are rate cuts when the market is broken. And there are rate cuts when the market is not broken. Whoops. When they cut the rates because they are forced to, this always causes a recession. When they cut the rates because they are not forced to and because they've been planning it for over a year and every single person has been expecting them to cut rates when they're going to cut rates, it does not break the market. But I am expecting a pullback in the micro after we pump into it. Because here's the deal. You do not, let me tell you how the markets do not work. The markets do not crash 30% in 8 days, wiping out billions of dollars from the markets. When the RSI is the lowest it's been since the war in Israel kicked off. When the fear and greed got to 17, the lowest it was since Luna went to 0. Lower than when, right here, 17 is where we got. 17. I can't even grab it. That's how low it is. 17. We were not that low since Luna went to 0. Let me tell you what the markets don't do. They don't have maximum fear. Billions of dollars wiped out from the billions of dollars wiped out in liquidations. Plus the RSI going all the way in the red to then go lower. And it's not even just true for Bitcoin. Trillions got wiped out in the stock market. Trillions with a T, with a capital T. Trillions got wiped out in the stock market. The RSI got all the way into the red, and the fear and greed was as low as we were since October of 23. Let me tell you what doesn't happen. all of those things happen, and then you continue to go lower. That's not how it works. That's not how it's ever worked. I made this chart for a reason. And let me tell you guys, let me give you guys a master class. Here's the chart real quick. The chart is trade the news, you will lose. Here's all the major events. If you trade the news, you will lose. Elon goes on SNL at the top. What is going higher, bro? I promise my wife's boyfriend. He said, Elon's going to save us. He's going to take us. He's going to take us there, baby. Luna goes to zero at a local bottom. Everybody said, it's going lower, bro. We're going to 10K, I promise. FTX went to zero. Everyone's wife's boyfriend came out the woodworks. We're going to 10K, bro, I promise. Silicon Valley Bank went to zero at a local bottom. Everyone said, this is it. Bear market's back on, baby. We're going to 10K. The war in Israel. We're going to 10K. We're going to 12K. Bitcoin ETF got approved at the top. The big bag boogeyman of Germany selling at the local bottom. Japan cuts rates at the local bottom. Trade the news and you will lose. In fact, the fundamental premise. By the way, here's the chart on the S&P 500, the fear and greed. We were not this low. Look how low we got. What is this? What is this number? I can't even grab it. 16. Come on, bro. We were not that low since freaking May of 22. That's how low we got on the stock market. But let me show you the fundamental belief on Wyckoff accumulation. Here it is. Here's the fundamental belief, and here's what you need to know. Here's what you need to know, brass tacks. Brass tacks, the fundamental belief on Wyckoff. You should always start with the end in mind from the beginning. And shout out to Richard Wyckoff, the GOAT, who created Wyckoff method over 100 years ago, and it still works to this day. And guess what? Retail don't use it. They don't use it because it's hard. But it works to this day. Here's the fundamental thing, though. Here is the fundamental when you start with the end in mind from the beginning. Here's the end, right here. This was it. Realization. This was Wyckoff's belief. And this is what he made this entire method based off of. The realization that stock price trends were driven primarily by institutional and other large operations who manipulate stock prices in favor. The game's rigged, Jimbo, from the start. But that's okay. If you think that you're going to get an edge on the institutionals by figuring out what the Fed is going to do, you are sadly mistaken. If you think you're going to read articles and get an edge on the institutions, you're not. You're wrecked. If you know that the game is rigged, if you know that the game is in favor of the biggest players, which it's their game, why would it not be? Why are you living in La La Land thinking it's any different? If you know that the game is rigged, play it like it's rigged. Don't hate the player, hate the game. All right? The game is rigged. Know that. Understand. Listen, I promise you, whether they're cutting Fed rates or not, they knew years before you did. Whether they're going to get a new ETF or not, they knew years before you did. Do not trade that way. You will get wrecked. Period. Period. You will be wrecked every time. XRP, $5 to $14. Can you look at the wolf chart? I got you, bro. Trade the news, and you will lose. Here's the deal. Damn it. All right, here's the deal. Who is writing the articles? This is like the most fundamental, basic thing that you need to understand. when you're like looking at news articles, trying to make your decisions on whether right now is a good time to buy or not because I read this article and it said blah, blah, blah. Who's writing the articles? I'll tell you who's writing the articles. The reporters are writing the articles. Who hired the reporters? The people that you are trading against. That's who hired them. You are not getting any information that they did not have months before you had it available to you. If you trade the news, you will lose. Period. This is why I like Wyckoff so much. Because when you have the end in mind from the beginning, the conclusion is the game's rigged, Jimbo. And they made a system on how you can play the game that is rigged. How you can not only play the game, but you can win the game. Honestly, meme stocks could go parabolic. LS, OB, BOS. All you need to be profitable. I agree. I agree. You don't even need to know the whole thing. I'm right there with you. You just need to know a few things. That is 100% true. What's up, Savage? Window in the end of the bull market. I'm yelling you right now. Wolf. 2025. The random picks. Mama Bambi, I changed it. I'm sorry if I didn't make that clear. Just to help with randomness, because the Gary NFT are random and they're rare. There's only 3% are rare. So what we're going to do is every Gary that someone mints, which this is a Gary, is going to get a minimum of 50,000 Solnic. And that actually gives you guys more opportunities to win, because we were going to have about 25 bounties. This is now 47. 3% of 1589 is 47 point something. So I think there might be 48. So that gives us 48 bounties. So I basically doubled what I was going to initially give away. So now it's about 3 million Sonic. So each one of these, that's the most random way to keep it to where you know immediately that you won. If you mint a Gary, you're getting a minimum of a 50,000 Sonic bonus. Airdrop. Bounty. Someone just got one though. And I don't know when those are. You don't know when those are. So that keeps it random. Instead of doing the numbers like we were. Now, listen, if you meant number 589, send it to me and I will pay you for it. That's mine. I made that one. Personal. Or don't. Or just keep it. This is your boy Skis. That'd be cool too. Do that. All right, let's look up Wolf. 777 still, like there's still a couple. 589, 777, those are 666, those are still, but from here on it's going to be Gary's. All the Gary's are minimum 50,000. Can you show Sonic TA? Yeah, let me finish. Wolf. Sonic has the same chart as LCX though. That's the brass tacks. Same exact chart as LCX. Which I'm very bullish on LCX. If you take my bias out of it, I don't care. Like, okay. We'll save it. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. Don't worry. All right. Distribution. Markdown. This is the very beginning of accumulation. Very beginning. I don't mind it now. I think that the blood is done. However, it's going to be boring and choppy for a good minute. And every time I delete this, it comes back up. Get out of here, you. So is it dead? It's going to be dead for a little while, but I don't think it's going to get any worse. Everything that is not broken will retrace. That is 1.39 cents for Wolf. Parabolic is 5 cents. All right. Let's take my bias out of it real quick before I look at the Sonic chart, because obviously I'm biased. Here is a coin, Telcoin. I do not own Telcoin. I own 0 Telcoin. But I've added this to the Wyckoffsky list because it checks off the fundamentals, it checks off the tokenomics, and it checks off the charts. So I own 0 Telcoin. However, this chart looks really good to me, and I'm bullish on this chart. Okay? LCX. We have the same chart as LCX. It's the same thing. Markdown, accumulation, sign of strength, backtest of the prior range. We have the same chart as Engine. Right here. Markdown, accumulation, sign of strength, backtest of the prior range. The next phase is the mark up phase, as you can see right here. Boom. Bada bing. Bada boom. All right, let's look at Solnic. Markdown, accumulation, sign of strength, backtest of the prior range, reaccumulation, just like, what was the other one too that we looked up today that had the long reaccumulation? I forget what it was. But the next phase is the markup phase. 25 million. What fib retracement is parabolic? There's different ones. All right, I'm going to tell you. Here's what I say. If I pull a fib, and you have to, like, everything you have to use discretion, right? Everything is discretion, but here's the general guideline, okay? The general guideline off of Fibonacci versus, like, taking profit levels, right? So I say the 0.5 to the 702, this area is what I call the retracement. That's your bounce. So if you have a cliff and it falls off a cliff, it finds the bottom, right? So you have a ball right here. The ball falls off a cliff and it bounces at the bottom. It's going to bounce 50 to 70% of the way up. That's the retracement zone. Everything that's not broken will do that. You can take that to the bank as long as the inflation is good. That's the huge caveat. In everything, you start with the inflation. You start with the market cap. Measure the market cap, not the price. Always. Market cap tells you the truth. Beyond that, though, I consider the 1618, I consider that price discovery. The 2618, I consider parabolic. And then the 3618, I consider maximum likely parabolic. You do see things that go above that, but you don't listen, or at least me. I would rather be a day early and $1 short. I have no interest in being the guy that sells the tippity dippity top. What I make my analysis off of is what is most likely. What is the most reasonable likely thing that could happen? I just want to be in the right flavor. I don't care about being on this crazy mission and like people are going to high five me like, oh my God, bro, I can't believe you got it on the hour. Whoa. I have no interest in that. Hopefully you can get it. I have no interest in it. So I see stuff that goes to the 4236. You don't count on that. That's a gift from God. That's not what you analyze for. The golden range is the 1618. The golden pocket. Irish Dano, thank you for the let 'em cook, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Can you XRP? Yeah, XRP looks really good to me as well. What is now the market cap of Solnic? 1.53. Thoughts on Toncoin and his arrest? Buy the rumor, sell the news. Is Toncoin broken? Let's look at Ton real quick. Let's look at Ton. Because I haven't even looked at the chart. Let me see if anything's broken with it before I speak. If anything, it's probably... Okay. What in the world? That's weird. Okay, no, this is distribution. Get out of Ton. This is distribution, bro. For sure. I take back what I said. I mean, we're still at the 2618. It's probably going to come all the way back down to 10 billion. What are you looking at? You're still looking at another 35, 40% to the downside? Yeah, that's distribution. All right, let's look up XRP. LCX prediction $1 to $2. Damn, I'm losing my voice. All right, let's look up XRP. XRP's chart is crazy, bro. Crazy. Let's do. All right. So on the top, we got XRP measured in Bitcoin, which to me tells us the keys. It gives us the keys to the castle. All right. The keys to the castle. It tells us the truth. You can't. You want the truth. You can't handle the truth. All right. Let me find XRP. Where'd you go? Hold on. Dang it, you silly goose. I got too much stuff on here. All right. So, on the bottom, we have XRP measured in USD. On the top, and let's go on the 3-day. Because XRP has a lot of chart data. I just want it to be clear. Here you go. There you go. All right, on the top, we have XRP measured in Bitcoin. On the bottom, we have XRP measured in USD. Both of these charts are on the 3-day chart, meaning every one candle you see is 3 days of action, because this is a long chart. This is a big chart. Now, there's a couple of things I'm going to say, but let's start off with this right here and why I care about the XRP measured in Bitcoin. Because I have these circled right here. And this is a critical level of support for XRP measured in Bitcoin. And every time that it's gotten to this critical level of support and bounced just like it has started to do, minimum of an 8x followed. Okay, let's go back to, what is this day? Saturday, December 5th, 2020. What is the percentage? Let me zoom in. December 5th. Okay, this is about a 7x. I lied. Starting off a liar, but still 7x, 70 years of stock market gains. What about this day right here? December 12th, 2017. December 12th, 2017. Right here. December 12th, 2017. It got us a 100x. There's another day right here. As we can see, 10,000%. And then this one was a 8x as well. Or I think it was an 11x. But you get the idea. So every time that it's gotten to this critical level, which it just did again, we've gotten a minimum of a 7x followed by it. Okay, now, when we look at, let's get rid of that now. Let's go back to XRP. Now, one thing that's been at play here is macro downtrend. Since 2018, we've been in a downtrend, but we've also been in an uptrend since 2020. So what is this? You have a macro descending triangle. And it's also ascending. This is bullish. All right. And also, people like view XRP as dead. And again, when I say okay, let's take a step back. Everyone says XRP is dead, right? And what I say is everything that's not broken will retrace. Let's show you what I mean. XRP from the top to the bottom, retrace to the 618. Even though people say it's dead. But what I think is actually going on with XRP is this is all one big cycle. And a crazy massive setup. And the fundamental rules of Wyckoff is the longer you're at a range, the higher you can go. That is the most fundamental way of analyzing Wyckoff accumulation. The longer and the more data points you have at one level, which XRP has been at the same level forever, the higher you can go. Those are not my rules. Those are Wyckoff's rules, fundamentally. All right, now on the top, we have XRP. On the bottom, we have Bitcoin. And this is why I say this is one giant cycle. All right, parabolic rise, crash down, reaccumulation, crash down, reaccumulation. You get a retrace to the 618. 618 for XRP. Let's pull a fib on Bitcoin. It's spoiler alert, it's the 618. I promise you. I've done it 17 gazillion times. 618. Reaccumulate again, and then boom, bull run. Okay, time does not matter for cryptocurrency. Here's the deal. Time is not real for crypto. Time is real for me. It's real for you. It's not real for Bitcoin. Bitcoin and XRP will be here long after we're dead and gone. Wyckoff doesn't work like that? For who? For who? Now, that being said, I'm not a part of a cult. Okay, this nonsense that XRP is going to $5.89 and all that, that's not happening. I can see it going to $5.89, but it's not going to $589. It's not going to 10,000. None of that. Trading that for 7 years now. Okay, great. I've been in Bitcoin since 2014. Have you been trading Wyckoff in crypto for 7 years? Is ETH going up soon? Everything is going to go up when Bitcoin gets above 80 plus K. Everything is going to go when Bitcoin gets above 80 plus K. Everything. Rising tides floats all ships. Damn. That's crazy. What was you trading 4x 7 years ago for Bitcoin? I sold all my XRP for Casper. I like them both. I like them both. You need health. We need you healthy, boss. Eat citrus. GRT's chart looks good, but they have bad inflation. Thoughts on... we already read that. What indicators you use? I mostly look at Wyckoff. I look at the Fibonacci's. I look at RSI. I look at fear and greed. None of those are really indicators, though. I'm not a huge indicator trader. Is Landluf on Solana DAI? I don't think it's DAI, no. When can people buy Bitcoin? You can buy Bitcoin every day. What's the best coin to buy right now? It depends on your risk tolerance. It depends on your time horizon. It depends on like how long are you wanting to be in the coin? How long are you willing to be in the coin before you get your goals? It depends on how much risk are you willing to stomach. All right, do you want high risk, high reward? Do you want low risk, medium reward? Low risk, low reward? Always going to be a hater in the bunch? Yeah. Can you please show us gold? Top 5 alts? For what market cap? Large market cap? Low market cap? Medium market cap? Give me a more specific question. But large, I would say XRP, ADA, Link, Quant. Is that 5? There you go. ICP. I like ICP. I really like 7 or 8, honestly. And please, 1 billion to 30 billion. Not much is gonna do that. Render's in a different phase, fam. Render already did a 30x. You know what I'm saying? Like, expecting it to do more is kind of crazy. This is distribution, the markdown phase. It's got some work to do. It's gonna be boring for a good while. It did a 37x. You know what I'm saying? Like a 37x in 1 year, expecting it to just go on Lambos and rocket ships is kind of crazy. Thank you for the roses. Do you see what's up, Ski and everyone? What up, Cali XT? Do you see more upside FET leading up to NVIDIA earnings? I don't care. I can look at the chart. I do not care about the news. Trade the news, you will lose. Trade the news, you will lose. We do not care. Yeah, no, I don't see anything crazy happening for FET for a while. ICP realistic target $100. Caspa $2. Can you explain what fully diluted means? It means like if all of the supply that ever can exist was dumped on the market right now. That is all the inflation that will ever exist. Do you think Bitcoin will pull back from here? Bitcoin's in the middle of a range. It's equally as likely. I mean, honestly, where we're at right now with Bitcoin is what they call the dumb money. And they say that because it's literally in the middle of the range. It's literally like this box right here that I have drawn, literally right in the middle of it. So it's equally as likely that it's going to go to 70K as it is to 60K. I do not think that we're going lower than this level right here. No, I do not. Damn, you know what? I forgot to go live on the Solnic account. I just realized. You guys did tell me, bro. It's okay. Mike. All right, listen, I like the question. Mike says, how can we hit all-time high when retail doesn't have money and we are in a recession for the next 4 years? First of all, Mango, thank you for the confetti, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
All right, Mike says, how can we have an all-time high when retail doesn't have any money and we're in a recession for the next 4 years? First of all, when has retail ever led the market? Ever. At any point of any asset, retail does not lead the way. In fact, they are the last to enter into the game. In fact, once retail is in the game, it's time to get the hell out of the game. Once retail has entered into the space as the mass, it's time to get the hell out of the space. Retail does not, will not, and will ever lead the way. In fact, the most fundamental principle, the most fundamental thing of Wyckoff is this right here. When you start with the beginning, when you start with the end in mind from the beginning, this is the realization that Richard Wyckoff had when he created the Wyckoff method over 100 years ago, and it still works to this day. He had the realization that the stock price trends were driven primarily by institutional and other large operations who manipulate the stock prices in their favor. The game was rigged from the start, Jimbo. But that's all you need to know. Just because the game is rigged does not mean you cannot win. In fact, that's what Wyckoff is. It is a method of analyzing the market, knowing that the game is rigged, knowing that it will always be rigged, knowing that retail has absolutely nothing to do with whether or not we're having a bull market. In fact, the fundamental belief is that the game is rigged and every single thing is cause and effect. The cause is the laws of cause and effect. The second law states the difference between supply and demand is not random. Instead, they come after periods of preparation as a result of specific events. In Wyckoff's terms, the causation is accumulation. The effect is a bull run. So when you have the causation is accumulation. This is coordinated from the apex predators. It has nothing to do with retail. Never will. The second that you understand that is when you can start consistently making money. When you understand who the hell not only runs the game, it's their game. This is not our game. It never will be. So get that out of your head if you ever want to make any money. It's not retail's game. It never will be. The causation is accumulation. The effect is a bull run. All right. Doesn't add up. And do institutions invest in meme coins, bro? They do. Yes. They're degenerate gamblers too. They just run the show. They just wear a suit. 130 here. Even Superman couldn't be at two places at once. Yeah, it's because I uploaded the... Okay. Patreon updated their app, and they don't just let me upload a video anymore. They make me upload it live, but it doesn't let me do it live. It makes me do it like 2 or 3 hours out. I don't know why it does that. But yeah, Mike, that's the first thing. Retail has nothing to do with whether or not we're doing literally anything other than who the hell is getting dropped on. Who is the institutions dropping their bags on? They don't do it at the bottom. They do it at the top. This is when retail is going to enter into the game. All right? When the total market is $8.8 trillion, that's when retail is going to enter into the game. That's when your Uncle Jim's going to tell you about, hey, Sonny, look at this meme coin I just bought. You should buy it. That's when they're going to tell you. AKA when the party's over. It's done. It's over. Cooked. Thank you for the vote. Give me the vote, the lightning, the pepper, and the money gun, you savages.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
You like Ondo? I don't like Ondo's chart. No, I don't. Everything you say is true. Thank you. You have Twitter? I do. At Gayeski. All my links are in my bio. What about Ethereum? My target is 7,000. That's cap, bro. I don't have anything to do with funded accounts, so that's how I know you're lying. That's how I know you're lying. I have zero to do with a funded account. Never do I even recommend trading Forex. Period. Bro's just hating for hating's sake. Minting the NFT in bio. No, but I can update it. In fact, I will do that. I'm gonna update my bio. But it does have the Telegram, which you can definitely access that through there. Targets for AVAX and Link. AVAX about a 7 or 8x from here. Link $80 to $180. XRP targets $5 to $14. Is Binance still okay to use? I think Binance is fine. Listen, I'm as loyal as my options are when it comes to these exchanges. They will not be loyal to you. Do not be loyal to them. All right? Use them for what they're meant to be used for, which is exchanging crypto to fiat and fiat to crypto. Nothing else. VeChain, 69 cents. Teach me how to buy a Solnic NFT. Here's how to buy a Solnic NFT. I'm going to show you right now. You're going to go to launchmynft.io. Here, I'm going to copy and paste it for you. There you go. That's the website. If you just go to launchmynft.io, you're going to hit explore, and then you're going to search hedge, and you'll see hedge funds, Solnic Series 1. You'll need to connect a wallet with a minimum of 0.34 SOL in it. And then once you do that, you'll scroll to the bottom, and it will say mint. And that's it. That's it. Jupiter minus 5x or more? What do you mean? NFTs are back, huh? Well, from the very beginning, I would like them to be back, yeah. From the very beginning, this has been a project to help raise funds for Solnic. But there is a very good chance that we launch this literally at the bottom, and people are going to make money. But what they for sure are going to have is the opportunity to help Solnic, to get a portfolio review, to get lifetime access to my exclusive content, all that and more. 150K Gary minted. Did you mint the Gary NFT? Thank you for the W and the lightning and the friendship, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Hey, hello, Ski. I like your beard. My name is... I'm a stockbroker. Oh, Cali XC, I'm sorry, bro. Listen, I know this is on me. I just decided the most random thing that I could do is everyone that mints a Gary, and that also doubles the bounty, right? So we were only going to have like 20 or 30 bounties, I think it was. But this has 48 bounties because there's 48 different Garys. So anytime anyone mints a Gary, they get a minimum of 50,000 Solnic airdrop to them. Someone did mint the 151. Yeah, it's right here. Number 281. But the next one gets 50,000. Ugh. All right, guys. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. I will never message you first. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Peace, love, prosperity. God first. God bless.